Like many entrepreneurs, I really struggle with serving my clients and having enough time for business development.
The key challenges was basically to, first of all, create some awareness, in fact, as an independent person, as an independent company.
I suppose it's a realization that you only have a certain amount of time.
I work on my own, and over the past 15 years I've been very lucky to have work mostly through relationships, so through old colleagues, friends, things like that. But over time it really had been slowing down.
It seemed urgent to me because I only had a small window of opportunity to make the business successful, and I was very ambitious for the business.
And I found that the majority of my week was taken up with client-facing work, which is great, but wanting to get to the next stage of my business, there was just not enough time to do that.
And secondly, because you can only survive, in fact, while reaching out to the customers and while creating, in fact, some awareness of existence in the first place anyway.
And at the beginning you always wonder, were people buying me and my expertise, or were they buying our brand? And I really felt I needed that confidence boost to take what I could offer out to the marketplace.
Well, I think probably what was happening to me, where my business was not growing. I was sort of waiting for the next client and waiting for the next client. And
those who don't make the investment stagnate.
We were a new business at the time. We were winning some work, but the amount of work we were winning wouldn't have it wasn't sustainable. We had to win more business.
I mean, I'm sure I could get there in the end on my own, but with John you get the benefit of his years and years of experience.
Otherwise you just spend a lot of time floundering and not getting anywhere fast.
To build up, in fact, the right network and to build up, in fact, sufficient potential customer outreach. That's why we really needed support from John.
So you can say, what have other people done, or in this situation, what's worked for other people, and get an answer back straight away, rather than sort of having to try out 10 different things yourself.
I've seen the colleagues and friends that have started businesses at the same time take longer to get to the point where they felt they'd really broken through to profitability. I have got staff in place, I've got a support network. I feel like the business is further ahead than my associates that I work with who started at the same time.
The equation made sense to me very quickly. I thought, so the whole John value proposition to me was a no-brainer.
Simply put, I decided to invest the time and money with John because I have big plans for my business, and if you've got big plans you need a big mentor. John strikes me as a great mentor and someone who has incredible integrity, as well as helping me with the mindset, and I think it's the mindset issue that people like John can really help with.
The most significant was really the true structuring and the creation of the complete value package, yeah, and the ability, in fact, to communicate this value package towards the potential customers, in fact, by reaching out to many people, allowed me, in fact, to organize a lot of speaking events with some potential and positive spin-offs financially too.
I think there are two things. One of them is focusing on being me and not trying to be a carbon copy of the competition, but with maybe a quirk, but actually saying, well, who am I? What are my values, and what does that mean to my clients?
I think the most important thing is really nailing down the identity issue, what it is that I do. And when I really present myself as an internet television specialist, and when I do the research around internet and television that I'm doing, it provides me with a lot of confidence, because it sort of says, this is what I do and I'm really good at this.
There's been a massive change in my confidence. I think with John seeing so many different people and seeing what they do and the quality of what they produce, he was able to say, look, Penny, what you do is actually very, very good, which was really, really helpful.
The confidence level, in fact, has dramatically risen, because first of all you get the confirmation that you're doing the right things, and you're really being supported strongly, in fact, to go from A to B in a strong way, which makes it much easier, in fact, to discuss with your customers and with your peers and with other people about the services that you can offer.
I suppose the other thing is having real clarity about where our strengths are as a company and what we can offer. That was something that we learned when I worked with John previously, and I've learned it all over again this time. I know exactly what we offer, I know what value we offer, but I also know what we don't do, and I can always connect clients with somebody who does that. So I'm seen as a connector rather than always saying, yeah, I can do that, I do stuff.
We're in a very fortunate position now that we've built a business that is seen and admired, and we expect to win. Whereas I think when I first started, we hoped we'd win. I think we expect to win, and we're very competitive.
My confidence is leaping in leaps and bounds as we speak.